29th of December 2020. Good morning from Europe. Good afternoon, good evening, guys, whatever you are. But here is Liteforex Global YouTube channel. Tuesday, 29th of December. So getting closer. So I would like to take the opportunity. It might be one of the latest you are watching FX updates from my side. So I would like to take the opportunity and wish you all the best. In 2021, only green pips if possible. We know that that might be the big challenge, but anyway, yes, just a successful 2021. Anyway, well, these days market mostly is driven by some different factors than the charts, and for example, today I think the London fix and end of the day is gonna be very important, and it could be very similar. This particular part of the day could be very similar to what we've seen yesterday, especially the London fix T+2 on spot. So be very, very careful. There is a possibility that we are going to see again dollar demand based on the demand from the US corporations. So have that in mind, right? Now, how that could be useful, this information? Well, if you are a dollar bull, then you are looking for some intraday price action to try to grab few pips on the long side of the dollar. If you are a dollar bear, taking into the consideration longer time frame, and if you are looking to, of course, if you are a bear, you are looking to sell the dollar, then trying to find some dips on euro dollar or some tops on the dollar yen, for example, could be the name of the game, because overall dollar doesn't look good, right? But these days could help us from both sides. Probably tomorrow and the next days it could be completely different name of the game. So if that's the case, London market is going to be open within the next few minutes. What I like here, let's start with euro dollar daily chart. Market is trying to break higher, right? We were discussing that once we are seeing the strong move to the upside post FOMC, all these pullbacks towards 2170, 2130 was they were as a buying opportunities, and that's what we have. Each pullback towards these levels been bought. So congratulations if you do remember our pre-Christmas update with the possible longs. Anyway, now because I do understand that it could be some kind of the US corporations dollar demand around the fixing, right? So we might have some dollar strength close to the fixes, and taking into the consideration this particular price action over here, right, from the 22nd, okay, I know the top of that's where the supply is trying to line up, and we've seen that yesterday with that finish with the upper shadow. Now the Tokyo is pushing higher, all right, because we do remember that the bottom here is so important from the bull's perspective. So market pushed higher. So even with the later possible, just I'm pointing here out possible, nothing is sure, with the possible demand later on, we might see a little bit of the pullback, but from the medium term perspective we should stay above the zone over here, right? So with that being said, what I like here is the over under, right, with this line. So what happened? We took out the stops from yesterday, and as you can see, we are reversing right 2 minutes ahead of the London Open. This particular candle, if we are going to finish like this, might look nice, but we have unfinished one more over under towards 2263. So I'm a bit of short, but I do understand we might also look for this liquidity and attack this particular levels or close to the swing, intraday swing high levels, right? Especially if we wanna do equal measure of the moves, that could be the name of the game. So be careful, watch for the price action you like, and then try to go with that. On the other hand, how low can we go, right? So I see two possible things. It could be something similar what we already seen, this size of the move to the downside on the euro dollar, right? If that's the case, then levels close to 21.60, 21.50, and these stops might be targeted, all right? That could be, for example, the game, or something shorter, and that should be the base for today. Yesterday move, right? Something like this. In that case, we might target these stops in between 21.95, 21.85. So that's how I see the things when it comes to the euro dollar, based on the information we can collect everywhere. The next one is going to be the cable, and here completely different story, taking into the consideration buy the rumor, sell the fact. I like yesterday price action compared to the previous quotation, and in that case what I like here is that yesterday we got back below 35. All right, now I'm going to watch very carefully this particular price action to the downside, right? Because we are trying to retest the top of that range, but I'm looking for a stops to be taken above the open, and we are going to have some kind of the over under swing high trading. So I'm looking for a levels above 35 to take the advantage of the possible short setups from the intraday perspective, guys. Whatever we are discussing today here, we are discussing intraday perspective. Now, what I'm going to target, if I'm right, if my way of thinking is correct, what I'm going to do with this, that's the range I'm interested in. So if I'm right and we are going to move lower, so the yesterday low as the first target, and then attempt to double that, it's gonna be my my second target. In that case, we are discussing about the possible stop count below 34, down even towards 33, 60, 33, 50, right, as you can see here and here. So be careful, the liquidity might be poor. That's why euro dollar, that's why cable top two, in my opinion. Here we go. Don't be trapped, guys, don't be trapped, be careful. And again, if we are not gonna hear each other, all the best in 2021. Take care, goodbye, see you around.